welcome, listeners. You are here with your very slightly ill BudgetPedalChap host. You are here also with your co-hosts. Who we got here? It's Mr. Ayrton Tracy. Say hi.
Hello.
Yo. And we've got, as per usual, Mr. Matt Quine. Say
hi, Matt.
There we go. Yeah. So, to the listeners, I do apologise straight from the get-go. I am kind of clinging on to the very edges of sanity because I'm so fucking ill. It's literally just like it's a little sniffle, but because I'm a bloke, that's
wonderful.
Yeah, it's I'm almost at death's door.
If almost was like 100 million miles away.
Yeah, it's exactly that. So let's distract me from my woes. What have we been up to this week, guys? Nothing. That's fine. Matt, you've got excitement central, haven't you?
I have. So we explained last week that we were going through a refund process for the bulk guitars. My refund came through on Thursday of last week.
Yeah, sooner had it come through. It hadn't even cooled down.
So it came through at 4:29, and by 5 o'clock I'd already
4:32.
By 5 o'clock I'd already bought something. So one of the guys within our sort of little community that we've got was sharing Vintage's output at the moment.
Yeah.
And they've got a new line coming out in April, I believe. They're touting it already, but like stocks aren't going to hit shelves till April. But it means that some companies are selling off ones that have been discontinued at slightly discounted prices. And I was browsing Amazon, which is not like me for guitars.
I bet you were, you fucking dirty bastard.
I was literally, I'd been on GAC's website, I'd been on Anderton's, I'd been on Guitar, I'd basically been everywhere on the internet looking at guitars, I think going, I've got £400 up burning a hole in my pocket here, what am I going to do with it? Because it had already gone, so it's free money in my head.
Yeah, I have been doing exactly the same. Exactly that fucking same thing. It's been like, I'm owed a guitar now, so... Yeah,
but basically, I was searching for vintage Les Pauls with P90s, and there was a link to Amazon, and I was like, that's odd. And there was a gold top on Amazon, and I was like, that's a really sexy guitar. It was £270. It was through this small store in... the Scottish borders. I forget the name of the store, but they had a gold top Les Paul with P90s for £270.
Damn.
And I went, buy it now. So I clicked the one click Amazon purchase because everybody's got that set up. And it was like, you'll receive your guitar in X number of days. Which was fine, and then I got an email on Monday this week saying it would arrive on Saturday, and then I got home on Tuesday and it was here. I mean, I got home at like 11:15 on Tuesday, so I couldn't like plug it in or anything. So I took it out of the box, had a look at it, had a quick play unplugged, and it felt all right. And then I plugged it in this evening, which is Wednesday. And it just sounds great. I'm not a massive... The neck pickup's a little bit muddy, a little bit woolly, but somebody had some P90s that they were going to put in a bulk guitar that they didn't get a bulk guitar. So our good friend Mr. BudgetPedalChap sent me some Fletcher hand-wound pickups at a slightly discounted price.
That's it, yeah.
They also arrived today.
Yeah. So that kind of ties in with my kind of what I've been up to. So I very much got the news that you were that you'd bought this thing. You're like, okay, I imagine I'm gonna want to change the pickups in it because the Wilkinson ones are all right, but they are exactly that, aren't they? They'll do.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, like I haven't ordered anything, and from what I was looking at on the internet, it was just like, to be honest, everything that would match the spec of the thing that I was going to get from Bolt is kind of at the price range. I'm not willing to spend that much just for like a little whim. So I'm sitting on these P90s, and I'm probably not going to do anything with them. So I was like, yeah, have them, and like here's a cheeky little discount, and just get them straight to you. I'm happy that you get to use them rather than them just sitting around doing nothing. Yep. Literally the next day. Literally, like the next day.
Not even 24 hours.
It can't be. Yeah. Our good friend, the one who was telling us about the vintage guitars, sent me an eBay link. So, have you seen these guys? And yeah, essentially like an SG Junior, like two P90 SG Junior, for a decent price. So I thought, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna pull the trigger on that one. But then it meant obviously
that you're a couple of P90s short again.
Yeah, I'm a couple of P90s short, but I don't mind. They weren't meant to be. They weren't meant to be for me, and I'm sure you'll get them in your guitar, and they'll make sense. So yeah, I've got some plans coming up for the P90s, which I had a chat with my friend Mr. Fletcher. Whilst I was having a chat about that, we had a little talk about the fireman that he's kind of mulling over at some ideas, and he says, "Oh, I've got this new idea for a set of single coils for it." I'm like, "Yeah, cool. But I'm not entirely sure what to call them." And so he was like, "Okay, they're like really, really hot single coils." Yeah, don't type in hot singles into Google, I can tell you. Oof. That had nothing to do with pickups.
Did you fall down a rabbit hole though?
Yeah, well, that's an afternoon that I'm never going to get back, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. If you were typing hot singles, you might have to do a couple of pickups.
Oh, mate, like, you expect the dad jokes from me, but
they're all going to come from me today.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, lads.
Go for it. I mean, that's what we're here for. So, I mean, as a more like steering it back onto that conversation, names for like generally hot single coils. What we're thinking? I can't.
Don't look at me for. I'm not a creative person at all. I'm in a covers band for a reason.
I can't remember what I suggested. I think it was like the jalapeno set. So that'd be quite cool because they're spicy. Muy picante.
Yeah, just do something like Mexican or Indian. You know, either pick Mexican or Indian, and go from there.
That's it. The jalfrezi drive.
The jalfrezi drive.
The Vindaloo set. That's what you want. The Vindaloos.
That's it.
The Rogan Josh.
Or you have them as a file, and you have like a chicken flavoured one, and you have a beef flavoured one, and a lamb flavoured one.
Banging.
Cheap screamers a corner. I mean, we're giving the budget pedals chap some ideas to make some pedals now, aren't we?
I mean, you saying that, I've literally like this week I was in receipt of some pedal parts for a Naga Viper clone. So, I mean that's particularly hot chili, isn't it? The Naga Viper.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
It might just be the Vindaloo treble booster.
Yes. You see, I like where this is going. What a productive couple of minutes that was.
There we go. That's a brainstorming session and a half, that isn't it? I think we all deserve to go to the pub after that. That was job well done, that.
Yep.
So yeah, I happen to have bought a guitar this week, and I think it might have arrived. So yeah, it's not going to be too long before I'm playing that. But not only that, at the end of last week, I got to do like a kind of a little show kind of thing, where I got to play Mr. Fletcher's Harley Benton SC 450 or 550. I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend that I know which one it is. It's one of them. It's a Les Paul Harley Benton style, and he's upgraded the tuners on it. He's upgraded the two of the pots. I think he's changed for coil splitty ones. It's now just straight up normal stuff. But he's also put like unpotted blends in there. Blends, obviously, the best one.
We might have spoken about them before. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So yeah, just in case this is your first ever cast, Fletcher blend pickups. Like, if you ever want to try a humbucker that is the best one, they're just they're a good humbucker. Like, but yeah, so unpotted, so prone to feedback. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you play them clean and loud, they are so resonant. I likened it to using a compressor, with the fact that the notes literally just sing, they resonate themselves. And that was like awe-inspiring. I was running it through one of those Blackstar TVP ID.
ID core.
Well, it's the ID TVP, isn't it? The
I don't know. I mean,
the core's the one without the fancy jiggery pokery.
Right. Okay.
The TVP one, you've got the valve emulation. And yeah, literally one of those, loud enough for it to start singing, and it was beautiful. Beautiful.
But one issue with having to play clean, though, is you have to be a good guitarist. And I'm not one of them.
Well,
whereas you are.
You either have to be a good guitarist or have a brilliant backing band. So that's the trick right there.
Yeah, I suppose I didn't think of that.
Yeah. So that's our stuff for this week. I assume. I'm sure I've done some other things, but fucked if I can remember, mate. You're lucky enough to be getting any sense out of me this evening.
Yeah. So on the Smoke on the Water challenge, yeah, I've still not started.
Oh shit! Yeah. I did actually mean to mention that. So thank you for reminding me, Matt. I've given Smoke on the Water another couple of bashes actually, and the first lick that makes you go ooh, it's actually made me take practice seriously again. So it kind of kicked me up the arse a little bit, because it's one of those that you can't just, well, some people can, but I know that I definitely can't. You can't just like go up to it and expect to do it. It takes turns that you don't expect, and you actually have to practice it. So I practiced those two kind of very Richie Blackmore, Dorian with a flat five runs that he does, and yeah, like it's got me practicing to metronomes again, and really taking the guitar seriously.
I'm just trying to work out where you are in my head. So you're like halfway through the solo-ish, like the first one.
So allow me to sing it. So you've got the initial kind of opening bit, the da 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 Yeah. So after that bit,
yeah.
Yeah, that bit.
Yeah, that bit.
So that's
yeah,
your
that's
first.
where I thought you were.
Yeah, that's your first kind of tricky lick there.
Yeah.
I mean that's got to be a bit of podcasting history, that is, isn't it? Us doing a vocal version.
Solo.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, it's that kind of like 16th notes. Because it does it after the because it slows down a bit there. It does almost the same lick. Yeah. So yeah, those are the two bits that I'm having to practice. The rest of it is fine. But yeah, those two bits are making me practice, and it actually got me. So once I'd got the metronome out and was like doing it like legit, like I was going legit rather than just making it up.
Yeah.
I then started practicing the jig section of Black Rose.
Excellent. How's that going?
Yeah, I got relatively far through it. I'm not anywhere near the speed that it needs to be, but I was getting quite far through it.
Good.
Yeah, probably about a third of the way through it, which isn't bad. So, but
Yeah,
then it's got to be a case of getting it under my fingers, and then just keep chipping away at it until it's second nature.
Well, you see, you've worried me now with the solo for Smoke on the Water, because you're talking about like actually practicing and slowing things down and using a metronome. I've never done any of that shit in my entire life before. I've always just, wing it.
Winged it, yeah. Wong.
Like, basically, I've basically, in like all the solos I've ever learned in the past, I've listened to it and then stopped it for listened to 5 seconds, stopped it, tried to work that bit out, then listen to the next bit and then try and work that bit out. And if I get stuck, I go back to the start of the solo, get to the same bit, then try and work that bit out all the way to there. Yeah. And I don't play to a fucking metronome. I had a metronome when I first started. I couldn't tell you where that went.
Yeah.
What's a metronome?
It's like a clock but with different speeds.
That's it. So...
wow.
I've got a toolkit of things that I carry around with me pretty much everywhere I go. So I pretty much when I'm out, I've always got a jacket on, and it's like no matter what weather as well. So like even in summer, I will wear this leather jacket, and in that jacket I've got a capo. I've got 3 guitar slides, like brass, stainless steel, and glass. I've also got a metronome in there.
Why?
Just because I'm a guitarist and like.
What situation are you going to need a brass guitar slide on your middle finger, a steel guitar slide on your ring finger, and a glass guitar slide on your third finger? That's never going to be the case where I need them all at the same time. It just gives me options that when I do get called up to do a slide solo impromptu, I've then got the option of, well, is this a brass slide solo, or is this a glass or a stainless solo? I've also got the capo just in case, I need open strings that aren't cheating. Yeah.
And the metronome is just in case I ever get a chance to practice, which doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, what I might do, because my YouTube's gone quiet a little bit for the time being, because I've gone busy again. But I can't
be arsed editing, because you've still got recorded videos, because you still haven't released the one on my pedal yet.
Oh shit. It might come out soon. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so I might do a video on like how to practice well, and just all given points go. Hey, Matt. Hey.
Well, yeah, I mean, we had this. I had this conversation with somebody earlier this week where somebody was like, "There's a new tuner out from somebody and it's got a HD screen on it," and I said, like, I'm pretty sure tuner is top of the list of things that don't need a high definition screen on them. And they were like, "Oh no." The person was just like, "Oh, you know, it does this and it does that and it does this and it's better than the Boss TU3 because of this and it's better than the Polytune because of this and it's better than this other tuner I've never heard of." And I was like, "Listen, you don't need any of them. I use the tuner in my Line 6 M5, which I use for my delay sound, so it's at the end of my signal chain." But I'm in a band that made nigh on £1,000 a head over Christmas, and there's no way we'd be earning that kind of money if I sounded out of tune.
Yeah.
Like, we wouldn't get those gigs, and I've been using that Line 6 M5 for 6 years at this point. So wasting your money on a tuner that tunes to like half a cent is absolutely pointless, because the human ear physically can't hear that. It's not a thing. So, and then he was like, "Oh, and the other thing I hate is people who don't tune their guitars when like at all. They just tune by ear." And I was like, "I don't think I've plugged a tuner in at home probably in about 4 years." He's like, "Well, what do you do when you're at home?" And I'm like, "Well, I tune the strings to each other and then play."
Yeah, I do that thing that you said that
you don't like. Yeah, I do that all the time. It's just like, how can you live? And I'm like, well, it sounds in tune to my ear.
It's in tune enough, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I can't be arsed with tuners. Like, if it's in tune against the rest of it, like, obviously, if you're playing along with something, then I'll pull up the Boss tuning app on my phone. That's
it. I mean, I've got the Polytune clip for that, and it's absolutely banging. It gets you most of the way there. But like you were saying, like the human ear can't perceive like that incremental a tuning difference. The tuners on your fucking guitar are at most a 19-to-1 ratio. They're not that fucking accurate.
Yeah, exactly. So what's the point in having something that's like half a cent here and all this nonsense? Yeah, just it's all a load of rubbish at the end of the day. Just don't spend 400 quid on a tuner that's got a HD screen on it and can tune to less than half a cent out, and just So
I mean, like, you think back to like when the TU2 was like prevalent, people weren't complaining, "Oh, my guitar's in tune," but it's not in tune. They weren't. They were going, "This is bang on, this is beautiful. It's much better than Hendrix back in the day was tuning." Like, they all tuned to each other, and
it'd be all out.
Yeah, everything would be fucking out. Yeah, it's much better than that. So they were like, "Yeah, this is the best thing since sliced bread." Then the next tuner came out, and it was like, "Oh, it's a bit better." It's fine. Like you say, human ears can't really.
Fine. Yeah.
If you can play a chord and no one winces, you're fine.
Yeah. Well, it's not even anybody. Like, if you're at home and practicing a load, if you can play a chord and you don't wince, play the guitar.
Yeah, and I've got really fucking picky ears when it comes to tuning as well. And like I say, I tune most of the time off a Polytune clip. So
yeah, I mean, my ears are pickier than they used to be, and I can't be like dead out, but I'm sure I'm not tuning perfectly, and also I'm tuning off the low E, whatever that is, when I pick it. It might, sometimes I probably ended the last session in drop D, but I'm still going to tune from that because that's the lowest note. So it doesn't. It might be an open. It might be a D standard or C standard by the time, and then at some point I'll tune it again, and when I'm using it at a gig, and it'll go back into the right tuner, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, it'll be down in A standard now. Oh, down to A standard.
Yeah. Why is this brutal? Why is this string really, really floppy?
Oh shit, man. Yeah. So yeah, that's us putting tuning to right. Like, fuck you, tuning. But
it's gone from what have we been doing this week to tuning.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we've taken a little bit of a tangent, but you know what? I mean, it's to be fully expected. If you've ever listened to this podcast before, you will know that And that is par for the course. But I'm going to steer us back on because I think it's about time. We've got some news this week, and we are going to do our best to avoid some of the massive releases from NAMM, because it's not quite NAMM yet. So you can wait for that stuff. We're looking at you, Strymon. That's it. So this one doesn't technically class as a NAMM release, but I think it probably is. So Mr. Thorpe, we've had a chat with him. He was a lovely fella. He still is, I assume. He's released something which isn't like the best drive, because he's got an entire range of like this is the best drive, this is the best fuzz, this is a double drive. So he's now moved on to modulation, and everyone should be worried because he's going to do the best one of those two. Thorpy, the deep Oggen, or Oggin, depending on whether you're from the West Midlands or not. The deep Oggin.
Is this got an anchor on the front of it painted? Is it an anchor?
No, it's a diving
or diving helmet.
Yeah.
Because the first time I saw it, I was scrolling past a thing on Facebook and I just read it as Deep Ocean, and that was it. I just didn't think of anything, and then I heard somebody talking about it yesterday, and I was like, "The hell is a Deep Oggin? What's he on about? It says Deep Ocean." And then I looked, and I was like, "Oh no, it says Oggin."
Yeah, it says Oggin. Yeah. So, from what I'm to understand, Deep Oggin is slang for the deep ocean. Maybe
why don't you say Deep Ocean?
Yeah, it's a music thing, but also it was a collaboration with Dan Coggins. So it's a kind of a
amalgamation.
A dual play on words. So Dan Coggins of Love Tone Pedals. It's an analog chorus / vibrato. So I'm happy. I like both of those things. In fact, the TC Shaker, which is their vibrato, is possibly one of the most fun pedals ever. So I imagine an analog vibrato is probably going to be quite good. So what controls would you expect from a vibrato / chorus?
Speed, rate, depth, mix, something along those like. I mean, speed and rate obviously is the same thing, but rate, depth, mix.
Dape, yeah, just
bit of dape,
depth and rate all in one is dape. Depth, rate, and mix are all one. Well, blend, I think it is, but like those are your standard chorus or vibrato things, which is cool. However, some of the complaints of modulation pedals in general is that you get a perceivable volume shift. So they've added a volume in there as well, so that's not a problem. Brilliant. There's also a treble control because, again, with modulation pedals, clarity is sometimes affected because it's it will wash out some of that top end. So, like literally, all of the things that you would want to make a chorus or vibrato like ultimately usable, like so that it will cut through the mix and so that it'll just sit perfectly. They've thought about it. So bang on with that.
This is why it's going to be the best.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't think you'd be wise to underestimate Thorpy in just anything, because they are just like super well thought through pedals. So it's also got two outputs. It's got a wet and a dry. So I assume this is how you can use it. So you've got, if you're doing stereo, you could have like a wet dry stereo thing, almost like the speakers in the jazz chorus, where one's got the chorus effect.
The chorus effect, the other one's not. Right, okay.
So yeah, you can use that, which is like, it's a very well respected sound. Like loads of people cite the jazz chorus as being the chorus, like.
Yeah.
Or you plug it into your shower.
Interesting.
Because it's got a wet. So what is one of it going into the shower and the other one into the hairdryer afterwards?
Yeah.
I don't know what connector you would use to make that so, but hey-ho.
Universal one, surely. It's what the Devon Townsend had used, wasn't it?
Devon is a
He probably would
man.
do that and just sample it.
Yeah, you use a speakerphone or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we've gone off topic a little bit.
You think? So yeah, wet and dry outputs. So this is what I'm assuming you can do with it. I will stand corrected if anyone in our podcast group wants to or knows any better about this. But I assume if you plug directly into the wet and then blend all the way up, then it's a vibrato, because that's the way that chorus works. Obviously you can go directly at the wet, and then you can blend it in to be like a normal chorus, and then you've obviously got the jazz chorusy style, as I've just mentioned. So that's again, it's a really simple solution, but like really versatile as well by doing it. So what are we thinking of this the debugging?
I mean, like, from my personal opinion, the one thing that's lacking on my chorus pedal, my analog man that's like $300 worth, is that it's mono, not stereo, or like doesn't do wet, dry, or stereo. Yeah. So if this does that, then I think this could be the thing that makes me consider maybe moving the analog man on in place of this, if it sounds like I think it could sound.
Yeah, so from the fact that it's got those controls, it sounds like you'll be able to dial in the chorus sound that you want. I will admit that I haven't heard it, but I've heard Thorpy pedals before, and they have never let me down. I will be very much looking forward to this one, and in February time, I should be going to the guitar show, which I assume Adrian's got to be at, or his stand at least will be there, which I will endeavour to try that. So I think generally speaking we're quite positive about this the Oggin. I love the name. It's weird. Oggin. So yeah, moving on. Vintage. Who are they? We haven't mentioned them enough this week. So that they are definitely a company, and they keep rearing their heads, don't they? Yeah,
they do. They keep changing their lineup as well. Like I didn't mention, or did I? I think I mentioned that the gold top is discontinued for this year, but it's probably going to be back next year. They're one of those brands that kind of keeps changing things up so that not everything is on sale at any one time.
Yeah, they mix it up to keep things exciting, and in doing so, they've released a range of SG inspired. They're called the VS63s. I don't know what that means. Vintage S for SG and 63 maybe, I don't know. And what this is, standard SG, but with three pickups. So it was the old Les Paul SGs, weren't it? That were like triple pickups. So they're doing it in two colours. So the 63 VW. What do we think VW stands for?
Vintage
Volkswagen.
No, vintage white. Well done, Ayrton. Matt, fuck you.
I think you'll find VW does stand for Volkswagen.
It does.
The people's car.
Yeah. And then we've got the VS63 CR. Go on.
Crap. Is it cherry red?
It is cherry red, yeah. It is. I mean, if you're having an SG, you've got to have it in cherry red, haven't you? So 3 pickups, bearing fretboard as well, which has been one of the things that have put me off some of the vintage SGs in the past, so they don't have the bearing board. Yeah, but this has got the bearing board, the trapezoid inlays, and the half guard. Not the bat wing, the half guard. So I am fully turgid. Like, this is...
Pretty sure my vintage SG is unbound fretboard, but it has the half guard.
Yeah, it's got the half guards.
My first SG had the half guard, but my proper SG's got the full.
Doesn't bother me either way.
Yeah. I mean, it's not something that I am like completely opposed to, but I like the half guard over the full guard.
I've got an Epi with the bat wing, and I've got the vintage with the half guard, so... Yeah, it doesn't bother me either way.
Best of both worlds. So they're doing those two. They're doing the VS63 VCR, which if you are kind of over the age of about 25, you'll know that stands for
video
cassette
recorder. Cassette recorder.
Hang on, how old did you say?
Over about 25.
You cheeky fucker. I know what one it is.
I mean, I'm going to guess, does it stand for vintage cherry red or very cherry red? Very cherry red.
Yeah, very cherry red. This one's just a little bit more cherry red. No, it's I assume the V stands for like vibrato, because it has the vibrola system on it. Yeah. Which
could be very raunchy cherry.
That's the wrong way. VCR, very
cherry raunchy.
Yeah.
Very cherry raunchy.
It's when you drink, you know that very cherry raunchy.
Very, very cherry raunchy. So they're doing that. They're also doing a VS 4CR. So what do we think 4CR stands for?
Cherry red.
So yeah, it's cherry red.
Cherry red.
It's cherry red. It's SG shaped because it's the VS. 4 stands for the amount of strings. 4 strings. It's a.
Oh, is it a bass?
Yeah, it's the EB bass. And it's the 2 pickup version as well. So I assume like Mudbucker and then the slightly cleaner bridge pickup. Yeah, absolutely wicked. Looking banging. So I'm very excited about that. Knowing Vintage's like pricing scheme as well, we're probably only talking about 300 quid for
probably a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean probably 300 to 400, especially because the one's got a vibrola on it.
Yeah, don't forget there's 3 pickups in them as well, so they won't be the same kind of like. Your standard price is between like $470 and sort of $320. If you got an extra pickup, you probably look at like $360, $370.
Yeah.
I would say.
So yeah, that is. It's something to watch out for. There's no prices on it at the moment, and I think again, it's one of these things that come the guitar show in Feb, I will be looking out for and hiding my credit card.
Credit card machine.
Yeah. The problem is
at the shop that you're buying it from.
Yeah, I'll be going to that show with Yeomans, and he's a very bad influence. He'll probably have my card with me. Oh, here you go. You left this in the car.
You left this at home.
That's it. That would be a stupid idea. You wouldn't be able to buy that beautiful guitar.
Oh, what a shame! You left it on the side, and it just somehow entered my wallet.
That's it. So I've got a bit of news here actually that I didn't mention to you guys before the cast. So Fender, a company that we know and love.
Oh, is this them buying Bigsby by any chance?
They bought Bigsby
off themselves.
Well, But like
you in the marriage vows, isn't it?
So yeah,
well, okay, so it's not quite off themselves. So they bought it off Gretsch, who are licensed to Fender under some agreement from like 1999 or 2001 or something.
Yeah. So
they're part of FMIC, but not technically owned by Fender. Fender have a license to build Gretsch's or something along that. It's some weird contracted thing.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, Fender now like fully own Bigsby. So what ramifications could this potentially have?
So
it could be
all the Fender trims are going to get thrown out the window and going to be put with Bigsby's.
Can you imagine a Stratocaster with a Bigsby? That'd be amazing.
That'd be the devil's work. That. No,
I think
we're having none of that.
One up and put it in the bin.
I'm well on board.
So you
Stratocaster with a Bigsby.
So yeah, you might find some more Fender guitars with Bigsby's. I say it would make more sense with stuff that have got like really shit trems, like Jazzmasters and stuff.
Stratocasters.
I mean, they are essentially hardtails. They do have a tremolo arm on them, but you ignore that because they are hardtails, and I shall hear none more of them.
Which is why you'll see Telecasters coming out with Bigsby's, Stratocasters coming out with Bigsby's, Jazzmasters coming out with Bigsby's. You'll have them on Jaguars. You'll have them on Mustang. Everything in the Fender. You probably get them on the basses.
Why the fuck not?
The thing is, you'll go to see Slipknot in a few years, and Jim Root's going to be there with a Bigsby on his Telecaster.
That's it. But it will be like a metal Bigsby, like a matte black Bigsby.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Like it's going full circle, isn't it?
Like that.
Yeah. So there's the potential that Fender will saturate their what the fuck do you call it? Their product range with Bigsby's, but also who uses Gibson? I've just given you the fucking answer. Who uses Bigsby's quite a lot? Gibson. Wouldn't it be really fucking funny if they stamped all of their Bigsby's Fender?
That would be amazing, yeah. I hadn't even thought of that. Like, I've seen people kicking off going, oh, Gibson won't be able to get a Bigsby now. And I'm like, why would you buy Bigsby and not let people put Bigsby on guitars? That's just stupid.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if they stamped them with, like, Fender down the handle.
Yeah, or just, like, Bigsby by Fender. It'd be the greatest thing, wouldn't it?
Gibson are going to start doing their own called Gibsby.
Yeah, the Gibsbys, yeah. And it's just a Bigsby, but like the handle's the other side or something, or
it's different shape.
It's got one of those little fake detective mustaches on it. It's not a Bigsby, honest. Nothing to see here, officer.
This sounds amazing already.
Indeed.
Or they'll put it like behind the handle so you can't see it.
I see it. I've always wanted to do a more compact version called the Smallsby. Maybe it's time that me and Gibson get in talks with this. I've got the ideas. Well, no, I've got the name. All they need to do is come up with the concept, the ideas,
and put it like
the simple things.
Yeah.
They need to make it about 2 inches big and have a massive arm on it.
Yeah, so you can get it with your left hand while you're free.
Yeah, you're playing an open chord and then your little finger's just there.
Yeah.
Oh dear, that's why idiots aren't allowed technology. So moving on to some more kind of not really NAMM news, but pre-NAMM news. Keeley are a pedal company. Quite a respectable pedal company. Moved away from doing the mods stuff and have very much established themselves as like it's like a step above the boutique kind of thing, but not really a like massive brand. They're doing a pedal range where it's a range of 10 different pedals where there are 30 units of each sold. So it's called the X pedal range. That doesn't seem like a lot. 30 pedals across the entire world. So let's have a read out of some of these pedals because I can't remember fuck all of them. So we got the Triverb X, the Roto Sonic X, the Tri-Mod X, the Comp Plus X. What's that? The Mezzo Drive X. Super Fat, and the fat is spelled PHAT. So
yep,
very 90s X. Yeah. Super Ox X. That's just Super Ox with 2 X's. OP Fuzz X, Tape Echo X, and then the Super Bass X. So 9 legit pedals at least. They look, the look of them, they look very much like you kind of your DIY modder kind of stuff, like standard brushed pedal enclosures, and almost like one of those little label maker stamps on the front.
Yeah.
So it's got like a real kind of DIY model look. Almost looks kind of Pete Cornishy, but they're £149 per pedal, which $149 should I say per pedal, which ain't bad considering that these are like super legit.
30 each.
Yeah, only 30 in the world that exist.
That is amazing when you think about the Boss thing that was £250 per pedal, and there were 1,500 of each of those pedals.
Yeah, but I mean, they sold out so quickly, didn't they?
Yeah, apart from the fact that there's a few websites in the UK that have dropped the price to £350 this week because they still can't get rid of the bastards.
We literally, like, when they released them, we said, yeah, about $350 would be right, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I remember that conversation.
And it's like 12 months down the line, and £350 because they're in year 40. The best thing is though, they're 40th anniversary pedals, and they're in year 41 now, and they still can't flog the bastards.
I mean, as much fun as it is to shit on Boss, they did some absolutely blinding things last year.
If you talk about that fucking load box again.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can bring myself to talk about jizz for another half hour.
Good, right.
But yeah, they did some absolutely amazing things, and they, like, over the past at least kind of 5 years, they've revolutionised the fact that like pedal switchers are now like a legit thing.
Yeah.
Apparently they do wireless now as well, although who knew? Like the Katana as well. Those things have taken the
World by storm.
Yeah, it's made solid state amps legit.
Yeah.
Where like 5 years ago you would have just said, nah, why would I do that? I'd just buy a valve amp.
To be fair, I still say, why would I do that? Buy a valve amp.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there were people legitimately saying, actually, you want to try one of these Katanas?
And I'm like, no, I don't. I've got 3 valve amps. Stop telling me to buy more amps.
See, I don't need any more amps. And if I were going to buy an amp, it'd probably be another Classic 30. So we've got Classic 90. I disappoint myself sometimes. So at that range, what are we saying? What's worth looking at? I'm looking at the Roto Sonic X. Apparently, like a rotary pedal. It's got to be decent, hasn't it? It's Keeley.
Yeah.
Any of the drives, I didn't have a chance to listen to any of them, but like, you're probably going to find that one or two of the drives will be like legit. I don't think I care about a Verb. I don't think I care about the mod. The Comp, yeah. Tape Echo, yeah. Super Bass, fuck off.
Unless the Tape Echo's got, if the Tape Echo's got a tap tempo on it, I'm all over it.
I don't think they do. Like I say, they're quite simplistic. Looking,
see,
but
this is my, like, I'm looking to get rid of that M5 off the board because it's really big.
Yeah.
But I can't find any good sounding cheap delays with a Tap 10 Pro apart from the Line 6 M5. Like, I'm looking for something under £100 that's not ginormous, that's a good sounding delay, and the answer seems to be the Line 6 M5.
Yeah, I think you've got the solution, to be honest. Anything
but it's
past
just a bit
that,
too big.
you could shrink it down, but you'd be paying more.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like anything that I get that's around the same price is the same size, and anything that I get that's small is like twice the price.
Yeah. So there you go. I mean, you've got the perfect solution for your current willingness to spend on it.
Yeah.
So those Keeley pedals, also, they're doing a deal on them on their website. If you buy 4 of them, you get 1 free. So that almost it encourages spending.
415 is it's only $600 for 5 pedals.
No, it's nothing.
I mean, $600 for 5 Keeley pedals as well it's not bad, is it?
I mean, I'm looking at my pedal board going, there's probably the best part of £1,300 to £1,400 on that, and that's what 10 pedals. So it's about the going rate.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Is it? So,
well, for a decent pedal these days, it is about the same price, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm quietly confident about them, and I imagine that they'll probably sell quite quick, quicker than those Boss ones. But yeah. So next bit of news, because we're kind of wrapping up to the end of the show. Headrush, they're a company. They've released an FRFR speaker called the 108. It weighs 9 kilograms. It's an 8-inch speaker. Apparently, it's a 2-way speaker. I don't know what that means. No. It's 2,000 watt. 8-inch.
That's why it's 2-way.
2,000 what?
1,000 watts each way. It's like betting on horses, isn't it?
I'll believe you.
You're putting 1,000 each way on you. It's quite expensive.
True.
Yes. Gambling.
Gambling's bad, kids. Don't do it.
There you go.
You're talking about I earned myself like £40 this weekend on the gamblings. I say earned. I won. I'm probably like a few £100 down overall since I started gambling, like 12 years ago. No, what am I? 17, 9 years ago.
I thought you were going to say like about 4 days ago.
No,
that's it.
But I like a casual gamble. I just I have a set amount that I'll put in my account, and I never go above that.
See, I like the occasional gamble with Mexican food.
Shit, man. That's a gamble that no one's going to win. That.
Yeah, that's not no. I don't like gambling with hot food.
At very most, you're going to break even. It's
fucking break something.
Very much so. So Headrush FRFR 108, 2,000 watt. XLR out for the front of house. You've got a contour EQ on it as well. The fact that it is 9 kilograms, but powerful enough to be the solution to it doesn't necessarily have to be for the Headrush. You could be running a Helix or a Kemper or whatever. This is mental. It's absolutely mental. And the price as well, $229.
Bloody hell.
Nothing for one of those. Like, what was the Helix version? Like, the Line 6 did one specifically for the Helix, and it was like £800, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that, I think. I don't know. Because I don't have a modelling software solution or whatever these days. I don't care.
I just remember that it was more expensive than my AC-15, and that cost me £565. So
yeah, Yeah, there were two versions, weren't there? There was the one with programmable impulse responses as well, wasn't
there?
Yeah. It was a while ago. We've slept since then. I think we're good for our final little bit of kind of. It's not really news, this one. It's just the kind of Facebook musings. So shared on Facebook over this week was a guitar that was made by Burl's Art. So not your regular guitar. It's made from 1,200 coloured pencils.
Okay.
The video shows the making of the thing as well. So guy with his saw chops, circular saw, chops through some Crayola pencils, chops them into thirds, and then stacks them all up in a box so that they're kind of wedged tight enough together so that you almost got a solid mass. Covers them in resin, and then proceeds to cut the shape of a Stratocaster out of this essentially Crayola block. Yeah, and then at the end of the video, he actually plays it, and it doesn't sound terrible. However, the whole process, quite mesmerising and impressive. However, ultimately, crap.
Yeah,
because it serves as a piece of art, I suppose. But as an instrument, it's almost like. Do you remember those the Zoot Suit SGs that were laminated pieces of wood that were curved into the shape of an SG? It's essentially that, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's all right if you get bored during band practice and just start scribbling on a piece of paper. Someone who's famous has got to buy it in it and just start chipping off fucking pencils to do autographs.
I suppose you could do spirographs.
Yeah. Start writing your set list out with the edge of your guitar.
Yeah, anyone got a pen?
No one's got a pen, quick.
No. Not a pen, but give me a sec.
I've got 1,200 Crayolas. How many set lists do we want?
Right, which part of the... Right, I tell you what, this guitar can now have a belly cut, so if you just bear with me, I'll just make a belly cut, and there you go, there's something to write with.
There you go.
I mean, it'd be great for me, wouldn't it, when I do all my body paint? Just start rubbing the guitar up and down me.
Shit, man.
I look like a unicorn just shat on me.
Oh, I definitely. That's a contender for the episode title there, isn't it? And I think that's probably where we're going to end it for today. Because it doesn't get much better than unicorn shit, does it?
No. Especially on your chest.
Oh dear. I'm sure there's websites and places people would go to pay for that, but I don't want to even want to think about it.
Probably the same place where you can get single pickups.
Yep. Yeah. Google. So
dark web.
Oh dear. So if you want to catch us online, we do the Fret Talk podcast group. We're all in there. We all we tend to be much nicer people in there. We don't talk about the dark sides of the internet. But yeah, so it'll be in the show notes, the Fret Talk podcast Facebook group. If you want to find myself online, you go facebook.com/BudgetPedalChap, Instagram.com/BudgetPedalChap, YouTube, type in BudgetPedalChap, you'll find me. If you want to find Mr. Ayrton Tracy, who's yawning like a motherfucker right now,
yeah,
you find him and his awesome band at facebook.com/TheSinCircus. If you want to find Matt online, he does another podcast. How dare he? The Bad Buckers podcast. It's about wrestling and the wrestles. That is That's on all manner of things. You're on iTunes, Acast, Bcast, Zcast,
SoundCloud, all the rest of them.
Yeah, all of those. They are very easy to find. I managed to find them without much trouble. So that's the Bad Bookers podcast. And if you want to catch Matt on Twitter, it's heel_MattQ, where there's loads of information about not only the Bad Bookers stuff, but you mention your Twitch stuff through there as well, don't you?
Yeah. If you want to know when I'm Twitch streaming, I tell you when I'm through the Twitter as well. So that's the best place to go. Just go there, and then it points you in the direction of anything else that I'm doing. Because I'm not busy enough with the stupid hours at work I do.
Yeah,
and the 2 podcasts,
You
and the band,
and the band, and the pool team, and the rugby team.
You crazy man, you crazy. But yeah, like
Matt for president.
I mean,
my first decision is open the fucking government, you moron. Sorry, we don't do politics, do we? My bad.
We don't know. Fuck,
some of us don't.
Yeah. So from our podcast, I would like to extend a huge thanks, and not only thank you for listening to the episode, because we do appreciate that, but thank you for the patience that a load of you have displayed, because we've recently switched host sites for our podcast, and I would like to extend a thank you to the guys at Zcast who have been hosting us for the first 70 odd episodes of this podcast, and they've done an absolutely bang up job of doing it. And their website is unfortunately closing down now. And I'd like to thank those guys for letting this become a possibility, because without those guys, I probably would have been too cheap to pay for for hosting. So thank you, especially Raz, I think, who's the guy who I've had loads of contact with. So thanks to those guys if they are listening. Thank you, listeners, for listening to us. And of course, we'll be back for the next episode. So from myself, Mr. BudgetPedalChap, from Mr. Ayrton Tracy, from Mr. Matt Quine, it will be a goodbye and good night for this week.
Goodbye and good night.
Night.
Do swidania.
Do swidania. I need a massive shit. Oh, please don't tell me that's on the podcast.
It is on the podcast.
It is now.